Let the vengeance begin!
Howdy, howdy. Stu Devil here, and welcome to the finals of our subscriber AI tourney, a tournament where you guys picked factions or full lineups, and we are just letting the AIs go at it to see how they do. And we had a great fight between Black Iron Battlers, Greenskins, and Lava's Angren Dwarfs, where the Greenskins made it to the finals. I was really worried that Iceberg Bloody Hands Greenskins would make it to the finals because they looked so good against the High Cannon Fodders of Hoeth with that massive foot of Gork. But Jurassic Park Simulator was able to take that one, and now in the finals we have the Greenskins versus the Lizardmen. Black Iron's Battlers versus Jurassic Park Simulator. So let's get at her. And here we go. So we're going to get ready and introduce the armies. We have been introduced before, but we will go out over them. This is a best of 5. Now, I know we have never needed more than 2 games. Every single match has been a sweep, so this may just be a 3-0 sweep. It is what it is, but this is our finals. These are the 2 best teams so far, so hopefully they are matched up well. For this Lizardmen build, a very solid infantry corps, 3 Saurus Warriors with shields, and 2 Temple Guards that are making their main infantry lineup. We have 2 Skink Chiefs on the Pterodon Riders for the ability to use their cold-blooded and their ability to snipe down lords, etc. They do have the Rev Crystal, the Bastiladon with the Rev Crystal, 3 Feral Bastiladons. It really is the Jurassic Park Simulator. And Lord Mazdamundi on Zlok, and he has all kinds of spells. He has the Ruination of Cities, he has Banishment, he has the Shield of the Old Ones, he has Apotheosis for the Hills, he has a Curse of the Midnight Wind for minus 30 army, minus 26 melee attack, and Cold-Blooded, of course, he has Sunburst, Standard of Hexawaddle, 12% missile resistance, and plus 9 melee attack. For the Greenskins, we do have this army. Where is he? One of my favorites, and got a pretty decent buff in the upcoming patch. Grimgor Ironhide, and Black Iron's favorite, absolute favorite character. And Grimgor just has the Wah. Plus 26 melee attack, plus 24% speed, plus 18% charge bonus. On his flank, he has the York Boar Boys, and he has Mogreb's Mangy Marauders for the armor-piercing missile damage. He also has 4 Black Orcs. 3, I guess. Sorry, he has 3 Black Orcs. He has the 8 Peak Loonies. He has 2 units of Orc Boys. He has a Night Goblin Shaman, who has, for his spell loadout, Gork'll Fix It for minus 24% speed, minus 18% vigor, minus 18% charge bonus, and Itchy Nuisance, minus 26 melee attack, minus 25% net weapon damage, and Sneaky Stabbin' for plus 26 melee attack and plus 20% armor piercing damage. He also has out front Darusty Errors to get in some good shots with their armor sundering abilities, and where he has 2 units of Orc Big Guns, and that's actually pretty solid because that is really going to help against these really big dinos. Those Orc Big Guns have got to do some work. And he also has the Warlord's Boys at the back. And at the very back, he does have a Goblin Rocklobber just to put pressure on whatever he's going up against. So, should be a good fight. We'll let her buck, and we know this army for the Jurassic Park Simulator has already beaten one Greenskin army. Can they do it again? Now, this Greenskin army is very different because it has those 2 units of Orc Big Guns, and it has the 3 units of Black Orcs, which are very good. You know, they're immune to psychology, and they're really tough. And it has Night Goblin Shaman, you know. And, of course, it has Grimgor Ironhide, who's awesome. All right, Gork'll Fix It is being cast here, and it looks like the armies are about to engage. We have something going on here, which is a big Vortex spell. Oh, my God. And a Ruination of Cities on top of it. And Lord Mazdamundi showing he can't stand goblins. And that's why I love Mazdamundi, because I can't stand goblins either. Big spell, and he's got the Shield of the Old Ones on, and now the armies are meeting. These Saurus Warriors are very good. They're going to do good against the Orc Boys, but here come the Black Orcs. The Black Orcs will mop the floor with these Saurus Warriors, but we've got the Feral Bastillodon in here, 2 of them, and we have the Warlords boys who are, even with the Wa going, are not going to do much to that Feral Bastillodon, I don't think. And we do have that Night Goblin Shaman on here. Now, we do have the Goblin Big Boss up here, and he is on a spider. I don't think I mentioned that. These Orc Big Guns have already been routed. Those are the ones that got hit by that early magic, I think. And they're going up against some Saurus Warriors with shields. This Feral Bastillodon is getting pretty beat up by Grimgor. Yeah, Grimgor is putting a beat down on this Feral Bastillodon. I want to go see what this Skink Chief looks like. What he's doing is maybe is he shooting at Grimgor. Let's see where his shots are going. Come on, buddy, shoot. Oh my god, maybe he's not shooting. Anyways, we'll go forward, and this Rev Crystal's doing alright. This guy is shooting at the Black Orcs. We do have the 8-Peak Loonies here fighting against the Temple Guard. Black Orcs over here, and the Mangy Marauders somehow got in here. They are shooting in general at Lord Mazdamundi, and it looks like these Temple Guards have chased off the Orc Boar Boy Big Guns. Oh, I missed those in the original one. So the Orc Boar Boy Big Guns, these are anti-large. Man, that's a bad matchup for them against those Temple Guards. So we'll try and get back into the main heart of the fight. And it looks like this Feral Bastillodon was routed. And Mazdamundi, not happy at all, coming in with Zlok and charging in. These Orc Big Guns, though, he does not want to get mixed up with those Orc Big Guns. And this Skink Chief is sitting in here too. He does not want to be involved with the Orc Big Guns. And these Saurus Warriors are rampaging, but they're holding their own, which is really good. It looks like these Saurus Warriors up here are also rampaging. The Black Orcs are taking a chunk out of them. It looks like the Skink Chief is shooting in there too. The Goblin Big Boss is in there. A Feral Bastillodon, Orc Boys. Another Feral Bastillodon with the Rev Crystal. I know there's heals going off. I don't know how much health is getting brought back, but... Oh, here we go with another banishment. Another ruination of cities. Oh my god. This is doing a ton of damage. Look at that, 3-4 units routing on here, and the Warlords Boys, Night Goblins again. Mazdamundi proving how much he hates goblins. It just using all his spells to get rid of these guys. And here goes the Wa again. This is really gonna hurt. But these guys did not get to fight with that Wa. We have Orc Big Guns, the Warlords Boys, Orc Boys, Orc Big Guns, and Night Goblin Shaman. Oh my god, that is like a lot of their anti-large power. And we have these Black Orcs that are routing now. This is not good for the Greenskins because they're not getting all their great units using that second Wa. And it looks like even though Grimgor is doing really good, he has been beating down this Feral Bastillodon. It looks like these Saurus Warriors, this Feral Bastillodon is getting a bit beat down. You know, these are coming back, but they missed the Wa. Huge. They're coming back, but they missed that Wa. So yeah, we see this Feral Bastillodon routing, and it looks like these Saurus Warriors are routing. They've finally given in. Orc Boys there are fighting Saurus Warriors. These Saurus Warriors will easily finish off the Orc Boys, especially with Mazdamundi helping. Let's go take a look at the other part of the battlefield. We have this Feral Bastillodon rampaging. That Goblin Big Boss is doing alright. Oh man, these Black Orcs, look at that damage. Stinking goblins. 8-Peak Loonies. What were they thinking shooting at this Feral Bastillodon? They really hurt a lot of Black Orcs. They are fighting against Temple Guards and the Rev Crystal, and that we've got some Black Orcs, and these look like this pretty even fight. Black Orcs versus Temple Guards and the 8-Peak Loonies, so that is pretty stable on that side. And we've got over here, the Mangy Marauders are out of ammo, so there looks like they're going to chase down that Feral Bastillodon. Oh, they do, well, I guess they're not large. Oh, they are large. I did not realize the Mangy Marauders are large. Yeah, where is it? Mangy Marauders. Yep, they are a large entity, so up against the Temple Guard is a bad idea. It looks like this Goblin Rocklobber is still shooting, but yeah, and some of these Saurus Warriors are routing. This is not a runaway for the Lizards. It looks like they've come back, and Mazdamundi is under a bit of pressure. Grimgor is looking okay, and he's got this Night Goblin Shaman with him. We do got some Black Orcs over here. If these Mangy Marauders can get involved, and these guys, these Warlords Boys and Orc Boys, where are their big guns? Did their big guns come back? I don't know. It looks, yeah, the balance of power is definitely shifting now. It is looking, yeah, this is looking relatively even over here. 2 units of Black Orcs, 8-Peak Loonies, but we got the Rev Crystal, we've got the Skink Chief. Looks like we got 2 of them. Oh, one of them. Did one of them just die? Or what is going on here? Is that bugged out or something? I don't know. We do have a Feral Bastillodon here, but this stuff, this looks like it is just this whole area here is clearly going to win for resolve for the Lizardmen, and this is even. We've got another Wah going off, but I think it is going to be too little too late. Important units are going, the Goblin Rock Lobber is almost out of ammunition. You could see its leadership is just tanking right now, and yeah, everything's tanking. It is definitely a win for the Lizardmen. Wow. There must be some unbreakable units somewhere. Yeah, 8 peak loonies. So I will just fast forward it, and we'll get to the end and let the 8 peak loonies finish off. It's a win for the Lizardmen, but not absolute. Valiant defeat, I agree. Because you look, yeah, like they lost 2/3 of their army. They lost 2/3, now 3/4 of their army, or thereabouts. So they had 224 remaining. They had 116, and they started with about double. Yeah, so not bad, not bad. I mean, let's see, Grimgore 12 kills, but did very well in this. Night Goblin Shaman 3 kills. The Big Boss 17 kills. For the Orc Boys 11 and 20. The Warlords Boys 3, 8 peak loony 6. The Orc Big Guns. These guys have to perform. They have to perform and get up against the right targets for the Greenskins to win, period. 46 and a chevron for these Black Orcs, 25 and 53. So the Black Orcs pulled out very nicely. 0 for the Rusty Arrows. That a ruination of cities and Vortex spell in the beginning was crushing. 5 for the Orc Boar Big Guns, 7 for the Mulgrubs Magi Marauders, and 29 for the Goblin Rock Lobber. So that Goblin Rock Lobber got almost all of its ammo off. So this was actually pretty close. Mazamundi, 199 kills. Just extremely strong. 27 kills and 28 kills for the Skink Chiefs. I think they got a lot of those kills on Black Orcs, to be honest. I think that's a high value. 61, 99, and 16 for the Saurus Warriors. 96 and 52 for those Temple Guards. Excellent. 28, 63, and 23 for the Feral Bastillodons, and 49 for the Rev Crystal. So great match out of the gate. You know, I know that, if the Army wins the first game, they win all of them so far, but this was pretty close. This was definitely very close, so we're going to see how the second game turns out. And away we go. I will not introduce the armies because I've already done that. I will note, though, that every time I do switch, who the attacking army is and how the AI sorts out. Now, this is a very small map, so the Goblin Rock Lobber will definitely not get as much value as it has been getting. So we've got the Gorkle Fix-It going off here, and let's take a look to see if we get that ruination of cities in Vortex. Really, I think what we said with the last time was these Orc Big Guns, where are they? These 2 units of Orc Big Guns have to get on the right targets. They really do have to get on the right targets because they are very important in this matchup for these Greenskins. And what do we got going off here? Still, Cold-Blooded. So they're getting healed with Cold-Blooded already. They're like the AI is very aggressive with Cold-Blooded. Those Black Orcs going in early, that's good. They want to get going. The Big Guns, Black Orcs, and Big Guns. So let's see. So the Goblin Big Boss is going up against that Feral Bastillodon. These Orc Big Guns against this Feral Bastillodon. Where are these Big Guns going to go? This is the engagement that they really want. The Black Orcs against the Feral Bastillodon is not bad. If these Rusty Arrows can get a little bit out, like if the Rusty Arrows can pull back a little bit, they'll be just fine. What's going on over here? It looks like Itchy Nuisance is going off. And do we have a Vortex? Another Vortex is going off here. Right in the middle of Saurus Warriors, though. Oh, and they got the Ruination of Cities. That has hurt these Temple Guards. That is not good. That is, and this is going off right on top of this other group of Saurus Warriors. So that was very, very poor. Exact opposite of what you want. But you can see this Feral Bastillodon is taking a lot of damage. And yeah, this one's not doing too bad. This one is taking a ton of damage from these Black Orcs. Black Orcs are armor piercing. They are a very good unit. So looks like the Skink Chief has got in on this Goblin Rock Lobber. And what do we got going on back here? It looks like the upgraded Curse of the Midnight Wind. I don't know why it's over there for Lord Mazdamundi. He does have armor piercing, I think, but it is. And the Warlords boys are coming in all the way from this side. They want to get into that fight. Wow, the Saurus Warriors with shields have gotten beat down by these Black Orcs. And these Saurus Warriors with shields are routing already. And these Temple Guards are not looking good. They are getting healed with Apotheosis. We do have Temple Guards here and the Feral Bastillodons, but these Black Orcs are giving them the business. And we have here Saurus Warriors are getting beat down by Night Goblins and Orc Boys. And the Orc Boar Boy Big Guns. So that's actually not a bad target for them, the Saurus Warriors. Things are looking much better so far. That Rev Crystal is getting beat down. It is in the wrong neighborhood. There are Orc Big Guns and Black Orcs both in here. And these Saurus Warriors with shields are gone. That is going to free up a unit of Black Orcs with 42 models left. I don't know what they're going to come in and fight, but they're in very good shape. And this unit, the Bastillodon with Rev Crystal is routing. That is very, very bad for the Lizardmen. Very bad. We have some Saurus Warriors in here rampaging. This Feral Bastillodon is routing. This one is coming back. Yeah, this is not good. Skink Chief here is routing. Where is Mazda Mundi? He is fighting. He is getting surrounded. He does have this Goblin Big Boss, the Warlords Boys, the Mangy Marauders. Now these Orc Boar Boy Big Guns, they are anti-large and armor piercing. These will hurt Mazda Mundi. That is bad news for Mazda Mundi. He is in a really rough spot right now. And yeah, we've got the Saurus Warriors coming back. These Black Orcs are going to beat down these Saurus Warriors. These guys are not going to last very long. There's no way. And you can see these Feral Bastillodons running already. And we have another Vortex spell going off here. It's in the right neighborhood this time, I think, but it's getting some of the Temple Guards. I don't know. It's getting these Temple Guards too. Oh man, that has not worked out very good. The Ruination of Cities, I didn't see if it went off, but the Vortex spell has not worked out well. These Saurus Warriors are almost done. The Night Goblins and Orc Boys are going to finish them off, and Mazda Mundi is under a ton of pressure right now. He is getting beat. He is just getting beat down by these, where are they? Orc Boar Boy Big Guns. It looks like they are terror routed, but he is taking a ton of damage. We got the Goblin Big Boss. I don't know, and here come the Black Orcs. If they come in on Mazda Mundi, that'll be it for him. He is definitely low on health. He only has, what, 1,800 health left. This Feral Bastillodon's getting beat down by, look at Grimgor. Grimgor is in almost full health. Yeah, this is over. This is over. This is over. The Greenskins are going to win this for sure. We've got Grimgor Ironhide on full health, and here comes another Wah, and there goes Mazda Mundi. Yes, that is it. You can see the balance of power is just, yep, that is it. Wow. Our very first 1-1. The Greenskins have 1-1. The Lizardmen have run 1-1. So this is the first time this has happened all tournament, and a great game. And we said, well, you know, these Orc Big Guns have to do more work, and they sure did. 27-22 kills, but they put a ton of pressure on Mazda Mundi. They put a ton of pressure on the Rev Crystal. They put pressure on the Feral Bastillodon. Very, very good. 66, 6, and 42. 2 of these Black Orcs got a chevron. Very good. The Goblin Rocklobber didn't do so good. Only 17 kills. They didn't get off all their ammo, but it did not matter. And the Orc Boar Boy Big Guns were on the right targets as well. They did get scared off there, but they did a ton of damage to Mazda Mundi. 30 for Grimgor. He was in full health. Yeah, there was no way they were coming back from this with Grimgor in full health, and a few other, like, they had what, a Black Orc here with very, very strong health. Yep. 24 and 24 for the Orc Boys, 5 and 20 for the Warlord Boys and the 8-Peak Loonies. So here we go. Mazda Mundi only got 95, and that's a key difference. He got 199 kills in the last battle, only 95. He really launched his spells into his Saurus Warriors and Temple Guards in the wrong spot. You know, the Skink Chiefs still 12 and 19, not awful. Saurus Warriors 29, 73 and 20. And the Temple Guards 31 and 51. Feral Bastillodons 8, 37, 16. And that Bastillodon, the Rev Crystal, 24. So here we go. We got a match on our hand, lads. 1-1. We've got Jurassic Park Simulator going up against Black Iron's Battlers. Let's go to Game 3. And away we go. Just a reminder, every single game I do change who the attacker is. That way we can make sure that we get a reasonable outcome, that the AI versus AI battle is not too terribly skewed. And already we have the Temple Guards getting beat up, and they're getting cold-blooded on them. Already getting cold-blooded on them. So this match is all tied up 1-on-1, and the Greenskins are definitely the attackers in this there, so they got to come up and engage the Lizardmen. And yeah, the Temple Guards are getting beat up, but that Cold-Blooded is definitely helping them heal, and they got the Rev Crystal is healing them as well. So they are what? They still have 72 out of 75 models, and they're going to go forward to engage. I want to see if we get that Ruination of Cities and the Vortex spell again. This was a key difference in that last match. It looks like what's going on with him. Here we go. Orc boar big guns. What is that? What is that? What is that? Here comes, okay, well, got a little bit of their health, and this vortex is going to the back. Let's see if we get, oh, there's a ruination of cities, and bang, hits those rusty arrows again. Love it, and hits the orc boys. I love it when they smash goblins. That makes me happy. Little bit early on the wall. These guys are way out. Look at how far they are out, and the wall has already started, and they're getting not very good value. We do have the goblin big boss, and it looks like the 8 Peaks loonies are going to mostly miss the temple guard, so this is a great start for the lizardmen. Let's take a look and see where those big guns are. That's a really key unit in here. Warlords boys big guns. Big guns against Saurus warriors with shields, not good. Now these Black Orcs big guns and Warlords boys are going to demolish the Saurus warriors, but this is not a great matchup. They don't want to be in here. These Saurus warriors with shields are going to beat up the Orc boys. We got Orc big guns here. These guys are in the right place. They are fighting that Rev Crystal. They are fighting the Feral Bastiladon, 2 of them. And Grimgor is beating up one of these Feral Bastiladons, and we know he is good in this matchup. He beats these guys down. He's taking some damage, but he's beating them down. And here comes Mazdamundi. So Mazdamundi wants to get in there, and he really hates goblins. Like, just like this is clear. He's beating down the rusty arrows. Like, he just can't stand goblins. Like, I'm really starting to love Mazdamundi. Like, he just wants to kick the crap out of them all. Mazdamundi, I know how you feel, buddy. I think we had something routing back here. Yeah, we have the Orc boys. We do have the Mangy Marauders. Oh, and looks like we got a terror route in that Night Goblin Shaman, and Mazdamundi is just going to town out here. Did we get another one? Yes, we got the Saurus warriors with shields. They did get beat down here. We knew they would. And we have a Bastiladon with Rev Crystal up here, and he is amongst the Orc big guns and Black Orcs. That is not good. Looks like there are a few routing units. I haven't seen any more spells. We've got who are these? That's Orc big guns routing. That is not good. That is not good at all. We do need those Orc big guns if we want if the Greenskins want to do well. This big blob over here, this looks like it's going to resolve for the Greenskins. They just got a ton of units over there, and you got Temple Guards and Temple Guards. Yeah, these Temple Guards will hold out though. They got Black Orcs. They have 2 units of Black Orcs, 8 Peak Loonies, and Orc Boys. Yeah, this is going to resolve for the Greenskins for sure. We'll see if these Saurus warriors can get in, but up here, I don't know. It is very close. And here comes another Wah. So this is going to resolve for sure for the Greenskins right now. That Wah is going to finish this off. I'm sure of it. And we've got Mazdamundi fighting in here. He's got rid of the Orc boar boy big guns. He's got to get around and... Oh, they're beating down Grimgor. This is an important fight right here. Grimgor, if Grimgor gets beat down, that is it, I think, you know, because as soon as they lose their leadership, they lose, basically. And it looks like Mazdamundi wants to get in there and get a piece of it. And we've got a Feral Bastiladon, another 2 Feral Bastiladons. Yeah, the Mangy Marauders are trying to get in there, stop that, but they just can't. It looks like Grimgor is taking a lot of damage. This Feral Bastiladon's taking a liking to that Shaman, and these big guns are going to be fighting here. Yeah, this Feral Bastiladon, you know, I guess if he can make him rout, that'll be good. But this is definitely... Oh, these Orc boy big guns do not want to... Oh, that's Saurus warriors with shields. I can't believe these Temple Guards are still hanging on. There's 4 units here. This is really bad. Really bad. And these Skink Chiefs are just picking away at these Black Orcs. Okay, so we do have this Feral Bastiladon knocking this Night Goblin Shaman into the next zip code, which is fantastic, and he's fighting the big guns. And it looks like Grimgor's holding his own. He's got 3 giant dinos around him, and he does have this Saurus warrior, and it looks like Mazdamundi is going after the Mangy Marauders. He wants to get some work done over there. Wow, I cannot believe these Temple Guards are still holding out. We've got this Rev Crystal is going up against the Black Orcs, but it's very low leadership. Yeah, it is routing. This is extremely close. I mean, this is really close. We've got this Goblin Rocklobber is still firing. It is getting work done. It has 29 kills. These Orc boy big guns, oh, they are routing. We've got... Oh, that is why. That is why Grimgor is just routed. This is really bad news for the Greenskins. They can't have Grimgor rout because that they just don't have the leadership to take it. And Mazdamundi looks like he's in pretty good health. We do have 2 Feral Bastiladons back here beating down these Orc big guns and this Night Goblin Shaman. You know, Grimgor has to come back. He has to rally, you know, if they're going to come back. Okay, what is he at? Minus 21? Yeah, this is the only way that these guys are going to have a chance. Now this Goblin Rock Lobber is still shooting. I don't know. He has to rally if they're going to have any kind of chance. Because, they've got Temple Guards are routing. Saurus Warriors are routing. We've got Saurus Warriors with shields that are broken. And these 8-peak loonies are going to chase them off. This is all but resolved over here. And Mazdamundi's in here fighting. We do have 2 units of Black Orcs. We're in decent health. And we have the Rusty Arrows are in here. The Skink Chief has landed. And there goes. Okay, so Grimgor has rallied. That is really, really big. That's really big. That's going to pull back. Maybe we're going to get these Orc Boar big guns back. The Mangy Marauders are still shooting. You know, these Orc Boys might come back. These guys look like their leadership is not great because they got fear and terror to worry about, but they're still fighting. You know, we don't have to worry about that with the Black Orcs. They are immune to psychology, and these Black Orcs are doing okay. We got the big guns wavering. Oh no, Grimgor is wavering. If he routs now, that is probably it. If he routs now, that is probably it. He has to stay in the battle. We've got this Feral Bastiladon, both these Feral Bastiladons back here, getting rid of the Goblin Rock Lobber and getting rid of that Night Goblin Shaman. It looks like everything is wavering except for this one pocket that's been so strong all game long. It looks like Grimgor wants to get over here and get some damage to these Feral Bastiladons, maybe save his Goblin Shaman. Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't look great. Yeah, oh man, Mazdamundi is really low, 1,500 hit points, and these Black Orcs can take him down, 1,400 hit points. And they've gotten rid of this Rev Crystal. That 2 Black Orcs and the Mangy Marauders can take down Mazdamundi. He's got 1,300 hit points. Oh no, there it is though. Grimgor has routed again. Oh, and he's rallied again? I don't know. Well, Mazdamundi's wavering. He is at 10 leadership. Grimgor has rallied again. This is so close. Oh my god. Mazdamundi's wavering. Grimgor is wavering. It looks like we've got, what here, 2 units of Black Orcs. This unit of Black Orcs has routed. I don't know what is going on. This is so close. The Mangy Marauders are charging. They're going to try and get into Mazdamundi. And it looks like Grimgor is still, he is wavering. He's got 3 leadership. Oh my god. Mazdamundi has 700 health left. He is just about dead. And he is wavering again. 11 leadership. This is so close. Oh no. No, this is going. There are no other big Grimgor is gone. He is shattered, and it looks like everything else is shattered. Yeah, that is it. Oh my god, that was close. Mazdamundi, he's getting some healing going off. That Rev Crystal will probably still have a heal or 2 left, but yeah, well, maybe. The Black Orcs are right there. But I don't see it. With Grimgor gone, there's no way, because there's 2 Feral Bastiladons way back here. And these guys are routing, for sure. Yeah, there we go. That's a complete... Now the balance of power has gone completely. All there is left are these 8-peak loonies. Yeah, that is it. Everything is routed for the Greenskins except for these 8-peak loonies, so we will just fast forward it. So it looks like they are just fighting the Skink Chief, doing a good job. The other Skink Chief is coming on in to help out get rid of the rest of the 8-peak loonies. Very, very close battle. Like, Lord Mazdamundi, he was down to 700 health. He was wavering. If Grimgor could have just... You know what's funny? With the new Grimgor, who has 7 extra melee defense, I think he would have been able to tank out a little more damage. There we go, Valiant defeat. So it's been non-stop Valiant defeat, Valiant victory. And here again, so we're just going to go over the Lizardmen first in their victory. 211 kills for Mazdamundi. He had 199 for the first game, 99 in the second game, which was a loss, but 211 here. And these Skink Chiefs, 67 and 64. Wow, those are just, that's MVP numbers for them Skink Chiefs. 70, 17 and 71 for the Saurus Warriors. Only 43 and 32 for the Temple Guards. 28, 30 and 18 for the Feral Bastiladons. And 56 for that Rev Crystal. Yeah, Grimgor got 0, but he put an absolute beatdown on one of these Feral Bastiladons. 0 for the Night Goblin Shaman, 4 for the Big Boss, 18 and 22 for the York Boys, 15 and 23 for the Night Goblins, 28 and 10 for those big guns. Now, one of those big guns did actually get on the right target. 45, 50, and 31 for the Black Orcs. The Rusty Arrows got none. I did like how Mesdamundi went after them again. That does make me happy. The Orc Boarboy Big Guns 4 kills, the Mangy Marauders 10, and the Goblin Rock Lobber 29. So the Lizardmen go up 2-1. And, looking pretty decent in that fight. So we're going to go to Game 4. It may be time to eliminate the Greenskins. And away we go. We are on Night Glens. It is a very small map, very tight. It definitely does not favor artillery or ranged units, of which the Lizardmen have none. So this should be a pretty big advantage for the Lizardmen. I know that these Mangy Marauders and the Rock Lobber and the Rusty Airs are not going to get in their normal amount of damage because they're going to be shooting through trees for most of it. But you never know, right? So we've got Gorkle Fix It here. I want to take a look and see how those Ruination of Cities and how the Vortexes get off here. It looks like the Greenskins are just waiting for this engagement to get to them. What do we have going on here? Cold-blooded. Okay, the Temple Guards are getting a little bit of healing. And we've got the Rusty Airs shooting right into, it looks like the Temple Guards are taking some damage, and they are going to get a cold-blooded too. Very, very early on, very early uses of those cold-bloodeds. And here we go. Here we go. Orc Big Guns. Looks like we got a Vortex spell right here. No, that is the Ruination of Cities. Oh my god, this one went right down the line. Hit those Black Orcs. We got the Orc Big Guns. And here comes the Vortex right in the middle. Oh, there we go. The Big Guns are taking it. Oh, and these Goblins, the Rusty Airs again. And they've already initiated WA. This is way too early. Way too early. All these units haven't even engaged yet. Look at that. That is way too early for the... That is way too early for the WA. We've got the Grimgor and Vale and going against this Feral Basiladon, but this is a very poor start. Very poor start for the Greenskins. Yeah, they had a big Vortex, a big Ruination of Cities, and they were very early on the WA. So let's see how the matchups are looking right here. We've got Orc Boarboy Big Guns up against the Saurus Warriors. That's okay. And the Warlords Boys. Okay, that's an okay matchup for the Greenskins. We do have Black Orcs up against the Saurus Warriors. That is a great matchup for the Greenskins. This Goblin Big Boss, though, is wavering. It looks like he's got a Terror out, which is not good. We do have these Orc Boys up against the Rev Crystal, Night Goblin Shaman, and the Black Orcs, and some Big Guns up against Mesdamundi. This is not good for Mesdamundi. He cannot stay in there. That is a very bad place for him to be. Temple Guards up against Big Guns. That's pretty decent for the Temple Guards. We do have the Feral Basiladon up against Grimgor. Grimgor beats them down. Like, he is definitely shown over these first three matches that he will beat down a Feral Basiladon. And on this side, we've got the Mangy Marauders shooting in on this Basiladon. That is a very good matchup, because they are armor piercing and they will definitely put a lot of hurt on this Feral Basiladon. And we do have Saurus Warriors and they are fighting Black Orcs. We do have Temple Guards. So these Black Orcs are, and the Night Goblins, I think this is a very good matchup for the Mangy Marauders. We do have Orc Boys over here, so I think this could resolve for the Greenskins, and this is definitely going to resolve for the Greenskins. This probably will resolve for the Greenskins, so this is really the big fight here. Right down the middle. How is Mesdamundi going to do? How is Grimgor going to do? We do have a Goblin Rock Lobber, which is shooting. It's definitely shooting. I don't know what it's shooting at. But we've got, oh my god, Mesdamundi's taking a lot of damage. We do have Big Guns, we do have the Rusty Airs. I don't know if the Rusty Airs are shooting. They are in melee combat, so they're not shooting. And we've got Grimgor. He is beating down this Feral Basiladon. He's got... Oh, who's he gonna go? Oh, he's gonna go beat up some Temple Guards. Good for him. Alright, so Mesdamundi. Oh, here we go. Another Vortex. Right on top of these Saurus Warriors. Oh my god, that is so bad. And it's coming over and hitting these Saurus Warriors a little bit. Oh. This is not good. But that's okay. It's getting into the Orc Big Guns. And there we go. That's getting into the Black Orcs, and that's routed them. And here comes another WA. Now this is where the Greenskins have to make it happen. This WA, they have to make it. They are making short work of these Temple Guards. This is going to resolve nicely for these Black Orcs, and these Night Goblins have a lot of health left. It looks like these Saurus Warriors are on their way back. I think this Feral Basiladon is definitely going to lose here. We do have the Mangy Marauders, which are shooting up against these Skink Chiefs, and that's actually extremely good. These Skink Chiefs have been very, very good in this matchup. If they're going to get shot down, that would be quite bad for them. Oh no, the Temple Guards are going. They are routing, and we've got Saurus Warriors routing. So, yep, that is 2, 3, 4 key units that are gone for the Lizardmen. So everything started out extremely well for the Lizardmen. It looks like the Greenskins are clawing some back. Looks like Grimgor taking a bit of a damage, but Lord Mazdamundi, he has got this Goblin Big Boss here. He's got Orc Big Guns and Orc. He's got 2 Orc Big Guns. That is bad news for Mazdamundi. 2 Orc Big Guns, Night Goblin Shaman, and the Big Boss. And Black Orcs coming in, so this is really bad. Now, he has routed these guys, the Big Boss and the Feral... Oh, this Feral Bastillon is routed, but he is up against 2 units of Big Guns. He is going to start to take a ton of damage right now. He has got... What does he have on him? He has Shield of the Old Ones, and he does have Apotheosis. It looks like this Bastillon, the Rev Crystal, is getting routed off. Now, if these Big Guns kill it or chase it off, that's very, very bad. But they are doing a ton of damage. They are anti-large. They are armor-piercing. They can do a ton of damage to that Rev Crystal. And the balance of power is definitely shifting in the Greenskins' favor here. We've got these Saurus Warriors, Temple Guards, and Feral Bastillon are all hightailing it out of here. These Night Goblins will make sure they do not come back. It looks like the Skink Chief is taking shots at the Night Goblins. That is not a good target. This Feral Bastillon's on the way out. These Black Orcs, they are in very good health. It looks like they want to finish this Feral Bastillon off. And everything is looking very good. They are, yeah, they've got these Orc Boys, Rusty Arrows. They're putting a lot of damage into Mazdamundi. Yep, and he's going out, yeah, he's got, that's Black Orcs he's fighting. Black Orcs. He's got Grimgor in here. This is bad news. Very, very bad news. Like, who else? Who does he have for support? He does have a Skink Chief in here, but that is not going to be enough. Mazdamundi's taking a lot of damage. He is down to 1,500 health here, and now the Rusty Airs are taking down some of his armor. His armor's at 110 because of that Sundering effect. I don't know what the Goblin Rocklobber is shooting at, but Mazdamundi is taking a lot of damage. He's now down to 1,200. He's 13. He's going to start wavering very soon. The Skink Chief is probably helping him. There he goes. He's starting to waver now. He is at 13 leadership. That is not good. Yeah, these Saurus Warriors are being chased off by the Warlords boys. Mazdamundi is very low health, 700 health. He's got the Shield of the Old Ones. That 8 leadership is going to help get him through. No, he is routing. This has got to be it for the Lizardmen. The Greenskins have clawed this back from what was a terrible start. Just an absolutely terrible start. So Mazdamundi is routing. Who is sticking around? Okay, so we got some Skink Chiefs, but how is Grimgor? Where is Grimgor? That's kind of the key. Orc Big Guns are routed. Oh yeah, Grimgor's got 1,300 health F. He's got plenty. Oh yeah, and here we've got Orc Boarboy Big Guns will be able to go after Mazdamundi. So I wonder if they're, yeah, they are anti-large, so they are going to, he's going to reroute right away. For sure, he's not going to last very long. And the Mangy Marauders are in there. Yep, there he is. He is routing again right away. He's down to 400 health. That has got to be it for the Lizardmen. Yeah, the Skink Chief is here, but he's not going to be able to save Mazdamundi. He is in amongst Orc Boarboy Big Guns. So that is 398 health. He might actually get killed here. Yeah, that's it. With the Warlords boys over here, we do have the Skink Chief fighting these Night Goblins, but they're not going to win. They are plenty of health for the Greenskins. So the Greenskins have tied it up 2-2. We're going to Game 5 to decide the first inaugural winner of our AI tournament. Fantastic. And here's the thing, like, here's what I said. Mazdamundi got 180 kills. Like, it started off extremely good for the Lizardmen because the Greenskins, they got off, they didn't have a lot of range support. Only 33 kills for the Rocklobber. The Rusty Arrows 1 kill. The Mangy Marauders 10. Like, you know, they're fighting in amongst trees. That's why I picked that map. But Mazdamundi still got 180 kills because he got 2 good spells off right away. 29 and 39 with the Skink Chiefs. 58, 17, and 67 with Saurus Warriors, which is pretty decent. 30 and 38 with the Temple Guards, not great. Not as good as they have done. 19, 22, and 54 for the Feral Bastillodons, and 29 with the Rev Crystal. So, Grimgor here got 10. The Night Goblin Shaman 1. The Goblin Big Boss 3. 5 and 9 for the Orc Boys. This is really good. 58 and 35 for the Night Goblins. Wow. 6 and 8 for the Big Guns, but those Big Guns were on the right target. They were on Mazdamundi for a while. 49, 25, and 46 for the Black Orcs. They were very strong again in this matchup. 1 for the Rusty Airs. 22 for those Orc Boarboy Big Guns. They did very, very good in this game for sure. 10 for the Mangy Marauders and 33 for that Goblin Rocklobber. So it is 2-2. So we're going to our final, our Game 5, our finals, our most exciting. back and forth, coming up to a game 5. Who's going to win? Is it going to be Jurassic Park Simulator, or is it going to be Black Iron Battlers? Let's go find out. Alright, so here we are in game 5. We are on the multiplayer crossroads. It is the flattest map, the fairest map. It does have a little bit of an advantage for this Goblin Rock Lobber and the artillery, but I wanted the game deciding match to be on a very, very flat map. And so that's what I've picked now. Slight advantage for the Rock Lobber possibly, but we know that even if the Rock Lobber gets a lot of kills, the Lizardmen can win. So we will see this happen. I'm just going to let it get going. And remember, we do have 2 Temple Guards, 3 Saurus Warriors, 3 Feral Bastiladons, a Rev Crystal, 2 Skink Chiefs, Mazda Mundi with a lot of spells, and on this side we have 3 Black Orcs. We have 2 Orc Boys, 2 Big Guns. We do have the 8 Peak Loonies, and where are those other guys? Here we go, the Warlords Boys, Night Goblins, and we do have the Rusty Airs out front. Grimgor Ironhide with the Wah, and we do have a Night Goblin Shaman in the back with some spells like Itchy Nuisance and a Goblin Big Boss to help support the troops. I think I'm going to fast forward it just a little bit to get things going. It looks like they all want to get things going. Here we go. So we've got Itchy Nuisance, as I assume, and he's got Cold Blooded on him. I want to see that Ruination of Cities right here. Here it comes. We're going to see the Vortex spell. We're going to see the Ruination of Cities. Here comes the Vortex. So which way is it going to go? And we've got the Wah going. It looks like the timing is okay for the Wah. Alright, Ruination of Cities is definitely missed everything. And the Vortex is missing everything. It looks like it's going to pick up the Saurus Warriors. This is very good for the Greenskins. A good start for the Greenskins with that Ruination of Cities and the Vortex doing virtually nothing for Mazda Mundi. Mazda Mundi has 0 kills. Yeah, that was a very poor start for the Lizardmen, but let's take a look at the matchup. So we do have Temple Guards up against Black Orcs, Orc Boys, and 8 Peak Loonies. The Temple Guards will lose that. We have Black Orcs up against Temple Guards again, one-on-one. That's going to be really close. We do have the Goblin Big Boss beating down the Feral Bastiladon. How the heck is that happening? Must be these Orc Boys are coming in. So these Orc Boy Big Guns are going to put the beat down on that Feral Bastiladon for sure. And we've got Mazda Mundi right in front here with Grimgor Ironhide. It looks like, what do we got going on here? This is, I do not know what's going on right there. There was a spell, and what does Mazda Mundi have going on? He has Gorkle Fix It. So this looks like a bit of an advantage in the center pocket for the Lizardmen. They do have these Orc Big Guns are routing already, and we've got this Night Goblin Shaman. Looks like he's ready to rout, and they are going to pick on Grimgor, and it looks like the Rusty Arrows are terror routed. This is yeah, I don't know. This looks good in the center pocket for the Lizardmen. This whole side we've got 3 units: Saurus Warriors with shields up against 1 unit of Black Orcs, Big Guns, Orc Boys, and Warlords Boys. This is going to be pretty even, I think. This going to definitely resolve for the Greenskins, but here is the big problem. Right here, Grimgor Ironhide, he's got a Skink Chief, he does have a Feral Bastiladon. It looks like Mazda Mundi is pulled away. I don't know why. Oh, and that's really bad. That is really bad. We've got some of the Warlords Boys going the wrong way and getting into those Orc Boys. So the Orc Boy Big Guns, if they can get around and flank and get into that Feral Bastiladon or Mazda Mundi, that will be very good for them. And these Temple Guards are just holding on, and they've got Shield of the Old Ones. And it looks like Mazda Mundi is healing. I don't know how much he's healed up, but he's in better shape than Grimgor for sure. And we've got another Ruination of Cities on here. It has gone down. It looks like it's hit these Orc Boys pretty decently, and oh, we've got a big Vortex. That is bad news. Bad news. Look at it, it's going right after the Saurus Warriors, and it might come into the Mangy Marauders. It looks like it's going to get them pretty good. Yeah, it is. Now, it is taking a lot of health off the Mangy Marauders, but that was not a great spell. And here comes another Wah. So this is going to be a very telling Wah. This is a Wah that the Greenskins have to make use of right now, and it looks like, oh no, these Black Orcs are routing. That is not good. Right in the middle of a Wah, we have the Black Orcs routing. But these Temple Guards, both units of Temple Guards are very low health. I don't know if we got a spell going off here. We have Curse of the Midnight Wind. That is not really going to help in this pocket because Temple Guards have armor piercing, and so does Mazda Mundi and the Feral Bastiladon. But they are beating down Grimgor. This is a key fight right here. Right here. Key fight. Grimgor is down to 1100 health. Mazdamundi and this Feral Bacillus, this Rev Crystal is beating him down, and it looks like this Skink Chief is taking shots. Is he taking shots at the Black Orcs? In comes this, oh man. The Goblin Big Loss came in like a hero, and he got beat down by Mazdamundi. And oh no, this is not good. So we've got Grimgor. He is wavering. He's got 12 health, and this Rev Crystal and Mazdamundi are right here. So this Orc Boarboy Big Guns, that is the right unit to be here. But yeah, 761 health. Grimgor has no way to heal. That is bad news if he gets routed. If he can get a few good shots on this Rev Crystal, he might be able to knock it down to 500 health. The Rev Crystal just keeps on hitting him. That's the problem. He's got to get a couple good shots in. Here comes the big boss, like a hero, to come in and get that Rev Crystal. The Rev Crystal's down to 500 health, and it's routing. So big pickup here for Grimgor, but in comes Mazdamundi, and he missed. So this looks like Mazdamundi is now surrounded. This is actually bad news. So Mazdamundi has gone from beating down Grimgor to being surrounded by Orc Big Guns, Black Orcs, and Grimgor Ironhide, who is really upset. And in comes the Skink Chief. This could be it. He's got some Black Orcs coming in. They've got a lot. We've got Temple Guards routing here. We got these Temple Guards very low. We've got a Feral Bacillus wavering. This Rev Crystal is routing, and we've got a lot of Greenskins coming back. A lot of Greenskins in good shape. These Saurus Warriors, these Mangy Marauders might be able to finish them off, and we do have Saurus Warriors with shields here. Oh no! Grimgor took another shot, and he is routing. Looks like he wants to come back. If he just comes a little ways out, he'll be all right. Because like there aren't a lot of routing Greenskin units right now, and Mazdamundi is very low on health, and they have their own problems with routing. And it looks like this pocket right here is stable for the Greenskins. They got this big clump of Black Orcs that are beating down this Feral Bacillus. 8 Peak Loonies are unbreakable, and we do have another group of Black Orcs, but they are just routing. So where's Grimgor? Grimgor has to rally. Grimgor has to rally. And if they can get some damage in on Mazdamundi, is down to 1,000 health. If they can get Mazdamundi to rout, the Greenskins win. If Grimgor doesn't come back, this is going to be a problem. It looks like these guys are staying, because there's a big group of Black Orc here with 29 models. And Mazdamundi is down to 800 health. And we have Grimgor rallying. So this is really good. So Grimgor's rallying. He's going to come back, get that leadership. He's probably going to pick up these Black Orcs and these Orc Boys on the way. And Mazdamundi is very low, 837. But these Black Orcs are starting to waver. That is not good. They got 24 models left. I'm surprised Mazdamundi is still at 64 leadership. That is really surprising. I guess we do have a Feral Bacillus on here. We got 2 in there. We do have the Skink Chief. These Temple Guards are coming back. This Rev Crystal is coming back. Where is Grimgor? So Grimgor is really low. He is routing again. This is not good, because the Greenskins do have enough units to make a difference. But oh no, and here it goes. That is it. That is it. It is a mass rout for the Greenskins. The Lizardmen, Mazdamundi, he only has 600 health left after an epic 5-game series. Jurassic Park Simulator has taken it home. And this is really, we're going to look at these numbers here. Mazdamundi only got 81 kills, so it did have a bad start, and he only got 81 kills, but they were able to take it back. And look at these numbers, 25 and 35 for the Skink Chief, 54, 117, and 45. So really, these Saurus Warriors were absolute champs. Same with the Temple Guards, 44 and 109. 153 kills, really good for the Temple Guards, 32, 36, and 47 for the Feral Bacillus, and 13 for the Rev Crystal. So let's see. We got 5 for Grimgor, not great. Night Goblin Shaman 0 as normal. Goblin Big Glass 4. 17 and 25, not bad for the Orc Boys. 7 for the Warlords Boys, 22 for the 8 Peak Loonies. 19 and 1 for the Orc Big Guns. 28, 39, and 31 for the Black Orcs. So they were a little bit underperforming, though this Black Orc got a Chevron. So he must have been beaten down Mazdamundi. 7 for the Rusty Air, 7 for the Orc Boarboy Big Guns, 37 for the Mangy Marauders. They did very good. And 30 for that Goblin Rock Lobber. It was shooting non-stop. So, wow. What a final! And congratulations to Jurassic Park Simulator, the inaugural AI tournament for this channel, and a tournament that took a long time to get together. And I know I messed up some armies, and I know I messed up some stuff. It had taken so long, and people would periodically say, "Hey, what's going on with that AI tournament? Is that still going to happen?" So it finally happened. Wasn't perfect, but we definitely got her done. So wow, that was actually an exciting game. When I started doing this, I thought, well, it's kind of like watching marbles race. But for some reason, watching marbles race is really fun. So why wouldn't an AI tournament be really fun? And as the tournament went through and it was all 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2, I thought that was going to be it. If one team wins, they are just going to dominate. But that's not the case. This was incredibly close. 5 games, 3-2, won by Jurassic Park Simulator, and all the games were slightly different, and it really did depend how the units sort of matched up. I know the AI is not the greatest at getting matchups, but they were all different, and the different maps, I think, really helped. So I would absolutely love to hear from you guys, love to hear from you in terms of, if we're going to do this again, what kind of format would you like? What would you be interested in seeing, or what would you be interested in making a team for? I kind of thought about it a lot, and I think a straight tournament is not the right format for this tournament. I'd sort of like more like a Swiss, where all teams play all teams, so you can see a bit better on how your team matches up against Greenskins, Tomb Kings, Lizardmen, and this site type of thing. It would take a little bit longer, but it might be a little bit more interesting. And for keeping track of things, I had emails, I had private messages, I had old messages that I'm sure got deleted, and I had stuff that I had saved and stuff. I think the next time I make an announcement, I'm going to ask for all the team submissions right in the comments, so they're all there. And if you want to change your team submission anytime at all before the tournament starts, you can change it in there and alter it as you like, or something like that. But I definitely would like to hear from you. What did you think of the tournament? What did you think of Black Iron's build? What did you think of Jurassic Park Simulator? I thought they were both fun, and yeah, not too bad of a tournament. And it's really great to get in this Jurassic Park Simulator before Cold-Blooded was changed, and to watch how it performed. It'll be interesting to see if we get another Lizardman army in the next tournament, if I ever get around to it. I started this tournament in February. It took me 8 months to get around to it, but I got to it. Finally, we've got to it, and we've got it out there. So love to hear from you. Look forward to the comments down below. I love comments. Even if you're dropping in just to say hi, I love all comments. And that's what makes this hobby of mine on the YouTube side interesting for me, is to hear from you guys, and what you thought about the tournament and the matchups and the format and everything else like that, and maybe what you'd like to see in the future. For sure, I would love to hear from you. So with that said, I will see you soon.